Hi everyone, my name is Khadija Mitchell and I'm the host of this channel, Journey into the Soul, where I provide regular meditations, intuitive messages, and even some yoga nidra. So today I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to share a product review with you, which is actually a product that was sent to me, and this is the Heawea MicroGen. It's a portable frequency generator. I was sent this to review and test. And normally I don't do this on my channel and I don't normally respond to the emails, but this particular product really intrigued me because I'm familiar with some frequency generators and curious about how they function. And so it was a fun experience to get to kind of use this and see how I could interact with this particular generator. So I'm going to show it to you in a moment just to tell you a little bit more about this. It's called the Heawea MicroGen, and it's a powerful portable frequency device that applies electromagnetic waves of specific frequencies that can help relieve minor discomfort and help energy move through your body. So this particular generator, I'll show you, they send it to you in this like cute little packet, you know, or a little carrying case, and everything fits really nicely in there. And so I'm just going to show you the different pieces. So you have your little, this is the actual micro generator that supplies the frequencies. There's a lanyard, so I'll show you how to connect that in a moment. They send you two different power cables. They send you a low power cable and a high power cable. So they came with like rubber bands around them, but those broke pretty quickly. And I've been using the higher power cable more, so I just actually took the rubber band off. But I'll show you how this all connects in a minute. And so the lower power cable is going to send lower frequency waves, and then the higher power cable is going to send higher frequency waves in. And they send you three different TENS units with it. So these are actually what you put on your body to send the frequency little waves into your body. And then there's this little pry tool as well that I haven't used it. I'm pretty sure that's so you can get the TENS units off if you need to without like pulling on your hair or whatnot, but I haven't felt like I needed it at all. And then we have two more in there, and it's kind of cool because I've been playing with it and I've been letting my daughter play with it. And so I have like a pack of the TENS units that I've been dedicating to myself, and then I have some that I've been dedicating to my daughter. The MicroGen comes with a computer program, which is actually how you program the device with the specific frequencies that you want to pulse into your body. And it comes with 4 different modes. So you have a Blood Purifier mode, and this is just for vitality enhancement. You have a Zapper mode, which is for your energetic field activation. And then you have the low power and the high power modes that send the Rife frequencies to different parts of the body. And ultimately, a Rife frequency comes from Rife machines. It was invented by Royal Raymond Rife in the 1920s, and they deliver low electromagnetic waves like radio waves through the hands or the feet. And you can also put this on different places in the body as well. So anyway, so the little lanyard snaps onto this little circular part on the actual generator. And so this is so you can carry it around with you, so you don't have to, so it's not so inconvenient. You can just have it with you. It's meant to be portable. I'll show you that in a moment. Sometimes I don't use the lanyard. I'll just sit with it. I'll put the device next to me and sit with it next to me and kind of leave that part alone. So in a moment, I'm going to show you the actual computer program. It has over 40,000 programs that can help with all sorts of different issues, such as mood problems, stress, sleep problems, skin disorders, different ailments in the body, aligning your chakras or balancing your aura. There's a lot of different modes that you can use, and really there's something for everyone, depending on what it is that you need help with. So my daughter, for instance, she had because we do rock climbing, and she had a ache in her arm and her muscle that wasn't going away. And so we just put the low power cable on her arm, on either side of her arm, and she sat there for an hour or so until she decided it was time for it to take it off. And after 2 sessions of that, so on 2 different days, her arm no longer had any physical pain in it, and it was all for muscle relieving of muscle tension in her arm. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you kind of set this up, and then I'll show you the computer program. So using the high power TENS cable, there's a little spot at the bottom of this where you open this up, and that's probably what the little triangle thing is for also. And you kind of just plug it into the bottom there, and you plug the high power cable or the lower power cable in there. The Blood Purifier and the Zapper modes both have to be used with the low power cable, just because of their longer sessions and because of the frequencies that they're actually pulsing into your body. You want to use the lower power cable. So then you kind of plug that into the bottom, and then you have these 2 TENS pads that you plug into either side of these little hooks here, plugs here. And then you would put these, and I'm going to bring up some pictures on the screen. You can put these on your ankles. You can put them on your wrists. I've even put them on my abdomen. And you can use them at any time. You can use this when you're working. You can use it when you're just kind of hanging out or with your family or watching a show or whatever you want to do. But for me personally, I have used them when I'm meditating because I've found the greatest benefit when I'm meditating. I think that my body can receive the frequencies more if I'm just in that quiet, still space. And so that's primarily where I have used them. So you just put this little thing around your neck, and you put the pads on wherever you want. And then if you already have your MicroGen programmed with its program that you're going to use, you would just turn it on. And you do that by pushing the button, and the lights will come on. And then you'll know that a program is running because this little red light here turns on. And that's on the actual power cord. So let me show you the program. The other thing that this comes with is the USB-C cord that you also plug into the bottom of this micro generator. Once your device is programmed, then you can unplug it and take it with you wherever you want. But just to note, it is set with whatever that program is. So I'm going to show you some of these programs in a second, and whatever you set it with. So like if you wanted to align your chakras, or you want to help kind of balance your aura, or you want to work with something with your abdomen, you program the device, and then you unplug it, and then that's what's set on there until you program it with something else. So you can take it with you, and you can charge it, and you can rerun that program over and over again, but it's not going to hold numerous programs unless you program it with a bunch of stuff, but then it's just going to keep cycling through those various programs. So that is one tiny note about it. Okay, so I'm going to bring up on my screen the software. And how this works is you have this list of different things you can program the device with. So different frequencies that it'll pulse into your body to help with different things. And so you've got abdominal pain, you've got things for the kidneys, for magnesium deficiencies, for measles. I mean, there are 40,000 different things you can use in here, and you can actually create your own like saved program lists, if you will. So this one for the chakras is one that I made, and I actually included all these different. You have for your base, your sacral, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, and then there's actually a 7 chakras program on there already that I added in there just to see what would happen, and then this chakra balance one that was already on there as well. So once you've chosen what you want on there, you hit this little arrow, and it puts it into the program list. It tells you how many frequencies are included in this, and it also tells you how long that program is going to run for. So this would run for an hour and 12 minutes. Over here on the left-hand side, this is actually telling you the frequency duration of each one of these different settings, right? So if I have, let's see, let me find, I like the aura one. So you can also search in the search bar, and there's one called aura. and this is really good. So it tells you over here, it tells you how many frequencies are included in this program, and this is just one. Star, anything with a star next to it are things that have been verified by the by Heawea as an actual verified program that does what it says it's supposed to do. And so whenever you click on it, it gives you a little bit of a description about what that particular thing does for your body, how it's supposed to help you, maybe a little bit of background about what this particular topic is. Once you find what you want to put onto your program, then you would hit the little arrow that adds it to your list. And then once you're ready to run the program, you're just going to hit either low power or high power cable, depending on what it is that you have plugged in. These little circles next to the low power cable and the little high power cable, those, they're telling you the color of the cord, just in case you forget. This button right here with the 4 dots and the arrow, ultimately this is saying that you're either going to repeat the program over and over again, or if you click it, this is saying that it's just going to run the program once and then it'll turn off. So whatever you choose, you kind of have it set up before. You have your whatever you want in your list for what the program is going to run. And then when you're ready, you would click high power cable, because that's what I'm running. And a little notification box is going to pop up that says programs are now running in high power mode. And then you'll just hit OK, and you'll see that little red light on your power cord, and you'll know that the program is running. Of course, you would want to have these, TENS units already on your body when you hit the program start, which I'm not doing right now because I'm just showing you the product, but I did show you those pictures to kind of how I've used it before. One other thing I want to show you before I close this program out is, so say I come up with something like this list of something I want to do, say like the chakra one that I created myself, and I want to save that and be able to use it again because I really enjoyed that. Well, they have this little save button over here, and you would just click that, and it pops up a box where you can actually create a name. It shows you which frequencies are in there, and it gives you an opportunity to say how you want to describe that program, and then you can save it, and it will save that program for you in the list. You can use this when you're going to sleep, though again it's recommended to use the low power cord so that it sends those lower frequencies into your body and you don't feel it as much and it doesn't disturb your rest. The other thing is that you want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Our body is mostly water. Water is a conductor. It sends the pulses through the body, and you want to make sure you're really, really hydrated so that the energy can move and flow through your body properly, so that the information can be sent to all your cells and your particles properly, and whatever needs to be repaired can be repaired. And water is part of the process of repair in the body. I did find that if I tried to work with it, so if I put the little TENS units on my ankles and did work, that would be okay for a little while, but then I would find myself feeling extremely tired and kind of almost exhausted by the end of my work session because my body was doing so much. Not only was I thinking and analyzing and going through processes, my body was actually on its, going through this growth and repair and stimulation and energy movement process. And that was kind of behind the scenes. And so I'd find myself feeling really thirsty and drinking way more water, and also feeling really tired. And so I actually don't recommend using it when you're working if you're kind of like me. Now, that's not for everybody. I think some people, your bodies would probably react differently, and you could work perfectly with it and maybe wouldn't be able to do it during meditation. Just depending on who you are, you kind of have to play with it. So personally, I have really appreciated the experience, and with being able to receive this product, being able to test it, being able to play with it, and kind of see what it's all about. And I think that you will too. If you are somebody that's kind of like me, that likes to meditate, that's into science, that loves to kind of integrate the two, science and spirituality, and also is curious about different modes and methods that we can use to really heal the body beyond just meditation, this is kind of one of those things. And so I can't make any claims because I'm not a doctor, and so I'm not trying to make any claims on that, but I can tell you from my own personal experience that it's provided a lot of benefit to me. And So I believe that is all I have for today. Of course, I invite you, there's a discount code down below in the description if you want to go ahead and check out one of these Heawea MicroGens as well. If you have any questions about the product, feel free to leave them in the comments below, or you can reach out to me directly, which my contact information is on the description of my YouTube channel. Let me know what you thought about this video. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. Like I said, I don't normally review products, and I don't normally accept those emails that I get about it. But I was curious and I was interested, and I've really appreciated Heawea, and I think it's like Spooky 2 generators is what they're called. Spooky 2, which is such an interesting name. But I guess they partner with Heawea. So this was a little book they sent me on the Spooky 2 Global Aid Foundation for Together for Good. But anyway, so if you have any questions about this, feel free to leave them in the comments, send me an email, and I really appreciate the opportunity to share this with all of you today. So I hope you have a lovely day. Lots of love. Bye for now.